What's up, everybody? My name is Justin and welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Tears. In today's video, I'm going to do a type of video that I have not really ever done here before on the channel. Today, we're going to do a bottle haul video. I'm going to show you all the bottles that I have picked up over the last 2 months or so. So January, December, and a little bit here into February. Show you everything I've got in today's video. Alright, so we're going to start with a couple that you may or may not have already seen here on the channel, either by doing reviews or by Whiskey Hunt or something along those lines. Show you a few of those bottles that you might have seen, but if not, I wanted to make sure that I got it in because I did get them in the last couple months here. And the first one is the Laphroaig Elements 2.0. Just absolute S tier of a Scotch in my opinion. This won Whiskey of the Year from Whiskey Advocate for 2024, and this thing is just such a banger of a bottle. It's even got a cool display with the cardboard and everything for $150. I got it for. Kind of sad I didn't buy another one, honestly. There was 3 at the store that I got it from up at Wine and Spirits in Prince Frederick. So Calvert Wine and Spirits, Spears Wine and Calvert, something along those lines. Sorry, I already forget the name, but yeah, absolutely amazing bottle. So going from an S tier bottle down to a D tier bottle, another bottle that I got recently was this Old Bardstown, and this thing just did not cut it for me. It's got a bad aftertaste, which really brought it down from what I remember. It was only $35, so you know, no big deal in the long run that I have this bottle, but this will probably be a mixer slash maybe somebody who doesn't know so much about bourbon. If they come over, maybe give them this guy because they probably won't be able to tell the difference anyway. Alright, the next 3 bottles are going to all be ones that I got in the most recent whiskey hunting video. So if you guys didn't see that, I'm going to show you anyway. This was up at Esquire Liquors in Oxon Hill, Maryland, and just one of the greatest stores really out there. I wish that I lived closer. I kind of wish that that was my home local store and I could be, you know, racking up all the points to get more into the allocated raffles that they do there. But yeah, just really good prices on everything all the time. Nothing is like ever marked up there ever. They just pound it out, and if you can even buy stuff online, if you can't get there right away, it might show up on the app and you can get it. But one of the things I got when I was there last time was a Knob Creek single barrel select 120 proof, but this is a store pick, so you might be able to see on there, little Esquire Liquors store pick. It's like a little piece of wood, like a little wood piece that's glued on there, so that's kind of cool, sticking with the whiskey theme. But this bottle is kind of one of my daily drinkers, and I was out of it, so I did need a new one. So once I saw a store pick of it, I think it was 50 bucks, had to get it. The second bottle that I got in that Esquire hunt, which I really wasn't anticipating getting, was this Joseph Magnus cigar blend. I got it for $160. Apparently they are becoming more available these days, but that is the best price that I had ever seen one. This is batch 355, and this thing is really, really good. Really happy that I have this. Would love to actually sit down and smoke a cigar while having this. I have yet to do that, but this was definitely a banger of a bottle, and even for $160, probably worth it. Alright, the last bottle that I got from that Esquire hunt, and probably one of my new favorite bottles that I have, just because it's so limited and so cool in all the aspects of it, and from one of my favorite producers out there. I say producer for a reason, not distiller. It is the Barrel Whiskey 33-year Hazmat, coming in at 140 proof. 33-year-old. This is Canadian whiskey, obviously at that kind of year age. It's finished in French oak and Oloroso sherry casks, and it's 140 proof. So not only is this officially the oldest thing whiskey-wise that I own at 33 years old, it's also the highest proof that I own at 140. So exactly hitting that hazmat line. It is the only hazmat that I have. This thing's really good. Really excited to have this in my collection. This is one's going to be a shelf staple that is a every once in a while sipper going forward. Alright, the rest of these bottles you guys have not seen anywhere on the channel yet. They will be coming up in reviews and so forth going forward. But these are things that I've just kind of picked up along the way as I'm going in and out of stores on my way. No filming or anything like that. Just things that I picked up recently. And the first one is the Benchmark Top Floor. It's 86 proof, so I'm a little bit nervous about it, but a lot of people say this is their second favorite benchmark behind the Foolproof, and that Foolproof is really, really good. I got this for, I think, 18 or $20, something like that. So haven't even cracked the top and smelled this or anything yet, but the top floor here, benchmark obviously from Buffalo Trace. So I will be trying this out sometime soon here on the channel. Don't know exactly when because my schedules of stuff isn't really planned out. It's just kind of what I get to as I get to it. So yeah, the benchmark top floor one that you guys haven't seen yet, but will be coming up soon here on the channel. All right, next is one that I actually forgot that I bought. I forgot that I bought it like a month and a half ago or so. I did pop the top, and it's just kind of been... Or did I pop the top? No, I didn't pop the top. Didn't even pop the top. It's just been kind of sitting over on my cabinet over there. Completely forgot I had it, and when I went to set all the bottles aside to do this video, I saw it. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. But this is a Bulleit 10-year. A Bulleit 10-year. I've never had one of their 10-year versions. It's coming in at 91 proof, so another lower proofer, and this is a cheaper bottle, I think. Don't quote me on this because it's been a little while, but I think I got this for like $36 or $40. I thought it was a really good deal at the time for Bulleit. Maybe it was slightly more. I might be misremembering. I don't know. But yeah, a Bulleit 10-year. I've obviously had some of the Bulleit regular stuff. Don't really drink Bulleit all that often, but when I saw the 10-year version sitting there at what I thought was a pretty good price, decided to pick one up. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video, but I'm so excited to announce my new partnership with Cigar Page. If you guys are into cigars at all, check out the link down in the description below for Cigar Page. They have the best deals on cigars in the entire world on the internet, and it's always free shipping. Go ahead, go over there, get yourself a Perdomo Champagne 10th anniversary, get the Perdomo 20th anniversary, or get one of my recent favorites. This is the Drew Estate Undercrown 10. This thing is amazing. I appreciate your support. Make sure you check out Cigar Page down in the link below. All right, next on the list, and I debated buying this because I didn't really need one. I didn't really need it, but it was sitting there on the shelf when I went into one of my local stores one day. It's a Blanton's. I mean, it's a Blanton's. None of the special ones or anything like that. Just your normal run-of-the-mill Blanton's. But it was sitting there for 75 bucks, I think, which is, you know, still slightly over MSRP. But for Blanton's these days, I mean, you're not gonna do much better than that. It is an S. It is an S. I don't even know what my other 3 bottles of Blanton's, what the letters are, honestly. I think I have an O, and I don't know, maybe an N or something like that, but it's the S. So got another bottle of Blanton's here just to have because it was there. All right, this next one I've actually got at least 2 months ago, maybe even longer, and for some reason I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I am very excited to do it. It's my first bottle from this brand. It's the RD1 Brazilian Amburana finish. I've never had anything from RD1. It's not really sold around here. I actually bought this online when I got the Benchmark Foolproof because that wasn't available in Maryland and really still isn't, at least in my area at all. So I kind of needed one more bottle to get to free shipping, and this is the one I picked because I really like Amburana. I know a lot of people out there are hit or miss on it, but I'm a big Amburana fan, and I've heard this one from RD1 is a really good version of it. So I'm definitely going to pop this one here and do a review of it on the channel soon because I want to. All right, second to last bottle today, and this one's kind of a special one for me because this is the first bottle sold from my new website, WhiskeyTshirts.com. If you guys didn't see that video, WhiskeyTshirts, just like my name.com, online whiskey and bourbon website focusing solely on that. You're not going to find beer or wine or anything else. Maybe one bottle of wine that was finished in bourbon casks that I threw on there, but yeah, it's my own like storefront. It's done through Bottle Nexus and then fulfilled by Vista Wine and Spirits, so none of it is me on the background or, you know, doing any of the actual work. It's just kind of a storefront. But they had a bottle of Baker 7. You can see this is coming in an 8-year, 6-month version, and they had it for 40 bucks. Obviously plus shipping, but they had it for 40 bucks, which even with the plus shipping is still cheaper than I'd ever gotten it before. And I was out of my previous Baker 7 that I had because I liked it so much that I drank the whole thing. So when I saw that deal on there, this was officially the first bottle bought from WhiskeyTshirts.com, and it's already here in my hand. It's been about a week or so since the store's been open, so really excited to have this one. I'm actually gonna take a pour of this right now for the last bottle. Actually a little bit chilly because it's cold out in Maryland and shipping across the country. So we'll see. We'll see if this one is as good as I remember real quick. Yeah, that's good whiskey. I enjoy it. We'll have to cool it down, see how it, or warm it up really. It's already cooled down, see how it is going forward. Do a review on this specific bottle in the future. Last bottle, this one's a doozy. All right, so for some reason, we don't see a ton of allocated stuff in my area. And if you do, they get like one bottle and it's definitely at secondary prices or put into some kind of raffle or used at like their bar that might be part of their liquor store or something like that. But for some reason, over the last couple of years, this specific type of bottle has actually been available. I got 2 of the 10-year version of this a couple years ago, traded one. And now today, and just the other day, I bought this Old Fitz 11-year. The Old Fitz 11-year, I did pay over MSRP. I paid $250 for this, but that's still well under secondary. And really the main reason that I got this is, if you guys don't know, my fiance and I are in the process of building a house, and within that house I'm gonna have my own huge dedicated whiskey room. It's gonna be awesome once we get there. This channel's gonna be so much better because it's gonna be like a speakeasy type vibe. But I think that bottle is gonna be my house celebration pop. So you won't see me review that for several months now still until we get into the new house. But once we get there, that's gonna be the celebration pop. So I decided to be okay with spending the $250 on that one. And that is every bottle that I've bought or acquired here in the last couple months. So hope you all enjoyed watching. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you for your next drink.